कुंज बिहारी यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजना यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजना यमुना तीर वनचारी यमुना तीर वनचारी जय राध माधवा कुंज बिहारी. हरे कृष्णा माता जी.
You can sing then Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you.
Then Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada.
जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद. हरे कृष्णा माता जी. थैंक यू सो मच.
Very nice, Mataji. Very nice. Thank you for singing this beautiful song. This is written by Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur, who is our Acharya. Actually, Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur has a big Acharya. He's a big Acharya in our Gauriya Madhava Brahma Sampradaya, which Sampradaya we are belongs to, Gauriya Sampradaya. So Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur, once after Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu disappeared from this world, there was a dark age, dark time was there, and people were not taking the Krishna consciousness very seriously. So Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur actually keep this Krishna conscious movement on, and so that's why we are very much indebted to Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur, what he did for Gauriya Sampradaya, for the Vaishnava, real Vaishnava. So today is Guru Purnima. We offer our respectful, humble obeisances to Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur.
Mataji, I have one question. Bhakti Vinod Thakur also came to US with Srila Prabhupada, or he was in India?
No, Bhakti Vinod Thakur is Srila Prabhupada's Guru Maharaj's father. So he was born at least I would say 200 years ago, about. So Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Then I will show the disciplic succession today, the picture. So
Then Bhakti Siddhanta Swami and then Prabhupada Mataji.
Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur and then Srila Prabhupada. So Srila Prabhupada's Guru Maharaj was Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Swami Maharaj, and Bhakti Siddhanta Swami Maharaj's father was Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur. They are all coming from the disciplic succession. So we'll just introduce today's discussion.
Sorry to interrupt you, Mataji. So they were in which part of India?
Bhakti Vinod Thakur is a Bengali, and he was appointed in Jagannath Puri, but where he was born, I have to check that, Mataji. He was appointed as magistrate in Jagannath Puri.
Oh, thank you so much, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. We can read someday about Acharya's life. It's very important. So we'll start with Mangalacharan. And this is very auspicious Mangalacharan. Again, we are asking the mercy of our spiritual master, whether Diksha Guru or Shiksha Guru, to open our eyes with the torch of knowledge. So because we are born in the dark of ignorance, so here Narottam Das Thakur is saying Srila Rupa Goswami to Srila Rupa Goswami Prabhupada, He's saying, I was born in the darkest ignorance, and my spiritual master opened my eyes with the torch of knowledge. I offer my respectful obeisances unto him. When will Srila Rupa Goswami Prabhupada, who has established within this material world the mission to fulfill the desire of Lord Chaitanya, give me shelter under his lotus feet? So Srila Rupa Goswami is, we are all Rupanuga. So Srila Prabhupada actually follow Srila Rupa Goswami. That's why our sampradaya is Rupanuga. It's called Rupa Anuga, means follower of Srila Rupa Goswami. And Srila Rupa Goswami is the one of the disciple of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is no other than Lord Krishna himself, who came in this age of Kali to give us Krishna Prem, chanting the holy name with love that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave us. And Rupa Goswami is one of the Shara Goswami. There are 6 Goswamis. Rupa Goswami is one of the Shara Goswami. They are very, very important acharyas for our movement. So this is the first 2 paragraph here, 2 verses written by Narottam Das Thakur. And who wants to read this verse?
I will try, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Dhanavat pranams. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Om Agnana Timirandasya Gnanam Jana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Ena Tashmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Ena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapatandikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devan Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Visakhanvitamsha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Deenabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Shri Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Shri Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. So let's start our discussion. So first we'll discuss about why Guru is important in our life. So it is very important to have Guru, as we read, as Mataji recited the verse very nicely about, because we were born in the dark ignorance. So we are very, very agyana timirandhasya. We do not have any gyan, and we born in a dark ignorance. But our Guru, who is the representative of Lord Krishna, the Diksha Guru, they are the pure devotees. They are the representative of Lord Krishna, and they are the bridge between us and Krishna. They can bring us to Krishna. We cannot go directly to Krishna. So in the Bengali, Bhakti Vinod Thakur again wrote so many wonderful bhajans. One of them is, he says, Krishna je tomara, Krishna dite para, tomar shakoti ache. Means, Krishna is yours. O spiritual master, Krishna is yours. And you can give Krishna to me because you have the power. So, Guru has the power. The spiritual master has the power to give us Krishna. That's why we need Guru. And in addition to Diksha Guru, spiritual master, we should have Shiksha Guru. And Shiksha Guru can have more than one. Whereas Diksha Guru, we always have one Diksha Guru. From one Diksha Guru, we can get the Diksha. But Shiksha Guru, whoever teaches us in whichever way, we can call them all as our Shiksha Gurus. So I just give my humble obeisances to the lotus feet of my Shiksha Gurus, and whom I aspiring to take shelter. To my Diksha Gurus also I am aspiring for. I am giving my humble obeisances to his lotus feet. So, and also I am very much thankful to Srila Prabhupada for giving this beautiful opportunity of associating with the wonderful devotee of ISKCON, and therefore whether my mind is completely changed in last 8 or 9 years. And previously I was born in a rather in the Vaishnav family, but not in ISKCON. But that time with and then after coming back in US, I lost that connection. But after getting the association of ISKCON devotees, I'm very much thankful that I got that environment again. So I'm very thankful to the ISKCON devotees, all the senior devotees present here, and who guides me every day, and I'm very thankful to them. So all my Shiksha Gurus, please accept my humble obeisances. So here you see this picture. We'll just go quickly because we have to review the chapter 3 today, Bhagavad Gita. But before that, I just would like to show you, this is the disciplic succession where from Lord Krishna, this 4 sampradaya came in the Vaishnavism. So Lord Krishna, Lord Brahma came, and Madhvacharya is the Acharya of Brahma Sampradaya. So that's why we belongs to this Sampradaya, Brahma Madhava Gauriya Sampradaya. Gauriya means Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We belongs to this Sampradaya. ISKCON belongs to this Brahma Madhava Gauriya Sampradaya. And then also from Lord Krishna, Sri Lakshmi Sampradaya come. So Sri Lakshmi ji, and the Acharya of Lakshmi Sampradaya is Ramanujacharya. And then Vishnu Swami, from Lord Krishna, Lord Shiva came, and Vishnu Swami is the Acharya of Shiva Sampradaya. And also 4 Kumaras. 4 Kumaras came from Lord Brahma. They are also coming from Krishna, although these 4 Kumaras, the Nimbakacharya, are the Acharya for this Kumar Sampradaya. So there are 4 Sampradaya belongs in the Vaishnavism. And we came from Brahma Madhava Gauriya Sampradaya. So that's what, this is our Sampradaya, Brahma Madhava Gauriya Sampradaya. As you see here, Lord Krishna on the top, everything came from Lord Krishna. Then Lord Brahma, Narada, Vyasdev. Today is also Vyas Purnima. That's why it's a Guru Purnima. Is also actually the worship Vyas. Vyasdev is our Guru. So he wrote Srimad Bhagavatam. So then Krishna, Narada, Vyasdev, then Madhava Muni. There are different lineages of gurus are there, and you will see here that we are talking about Bhakti Vinod Thakur, but before that it's Lord Chaitanya here. Do you see the slide right, Mataji's?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah. So Lord Chaitanya is here, you see. Lord Chaitanya, also in the written also number 22, Lord Chaitanya. Then Rupa Goswami. That's when we talked about this Srila Rupa Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, Jiva Goswami. There are all 6 Goswamis. From them Krishna Das, Narottam Das Thakur, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, 27. Then Baladev Vidyabhushan, Jagannath Babaji, Maharaj, and then Bhakti Vinod Thakur, we just discussed. Then Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj. Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj is the Guru of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj. And then our A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada is 32. So that's our Guru Parampara. It's called disciplic succession or Guru Parampara. So this disciplic succession received through the Bhagavad Gita. We received the Bhagavad Gita through the disciplic succession. And we'll read one verse from Bhagavad Gita 4.2, Evam Parampara Praptam. So Krishna actually is speaking to Arjuna that through Guru Parampara we received this Bhagavad Gita, but it lost with time. So that's why Krishna again spoke to Vivashan. And then Vivashan, Krishna also speaking to Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita, what we are reading. So this is the verse. It says, Evam parampara praptam imam rajarsayo vidhu sakale neha mahata yogo nashta parantapa. Anyone wants to read the translation? Only translation is fine. No synonyms is not needed.
Can I read, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji, please.
Translation by Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada ki jai. This supreme science was thus received through the chain of disciplic succession, and the saintly kings understood it in that way. But in course of time, the succession was broken, and therefore the science as it is appears to be lost. Hare Krishna.
Yes, that Krishna is telling. The succession actually broken because he spoke first to Vivaswan. Then it's lost. So again Krishna is telling to Arjuna. So that's why it is so important to have Guru, to have the disciplic succession. It's very important to have that. Because without that, how we'll get the Bhagavad Gita, what we are reading all together? So that's why Guru is so important in our life, who can enlighten us with bhakti, who can guide us. Without guidance, we cannot go anywhere. We need guidance because we don't know anything in this material world. So Guru will help us to do this. So that's why please you the devotees offer your respectful obeisances whoever your Guru is, and whatever you learn from them, just close your eyes and get the blessings of Guru Krishna, because without Guru we are nothing. So with that being said, let's discuss to our today's chapter 3. I'm sorry devotees, as I'm working, I did not get chance to make a summary of chapter 4. I think Raghu Prabhu will take tomorrow chapter 4. So please forgive me, I just able to prepare chapter 3. And also we did not do the chapter 18 quiz. So I also prepared that today, but I'm not sure whether the time will permit. But then we can do the next time when I'll be here. Is that okay, Matajis?
Yes, Mataji.
Mataji, okay. So we'll start giving a short. So again we'll read this chapter 3 in detail, but I'll just touch upon some important points of Bhagavad Gita chapter 3, and the title of this chapter is Karma Yoga, Action in Krishna Consciousness. And the main focus of this chapter is performing duty without attachment and for Krishna's satisfaction. So whatever we cannot stay lazy, not doing any of our duty. We have to do our duty, but we should not attach too much to our work or to our duty. But we'll do for Krishna's satisfaction. So we can offer the fruits to Krishna. That's the focus of this chapter, Karma Yoga. And ISKCON give the acronym for the Bhakti study. So the acronym of this chapter is TREE. T means tyaga or renunciation, and it covers from verse 8 to 16, renunciation of selfish work. So tyaga means, what Krishna is trying to say is that real renunciation is to renounce from doing selfish activity, means the activity what I do only to satisfy my sense gratification or satisfy me doing something. Oh, I'm eating this rasgulla, I like so much, but I don't think I should offer to Krishna before I eat. So that I should renounce from those selfish activities. Rather, whatever I do, I always think about Krishna. It is not possible to always think about Krishna practically, but try to apply our activities for Krishna's service. Suppose, as for example, suppose all of us have children, right? Boys, girls, etc. If I think that that is my boy, that is my girl, this is not the right thinking. I have to think these boys, girls, they are all Krishna's children. So raising them, doing duties for them, giving them good knowledge, giving them good sanskar, that's our duty, because they are Krishna's property, not my property. So that is called renunciation from selfish activity. That's very important, and we'll discuss more in the following slides. And then R in the acronym tree stands for rungs. This is covering the chapter, the verse 1 to 2 and 8 to 9. So rungs of the yoga ladder. So yoga ladder, what is yoga means? Yoga means to connect with the Lord. That is real yoga. And there are different rungs in the yoga ladder. The first rung is karma kandya, then karma yoga, then jnana yoga, then dhyana yoga, and last is bhakti yoga. So what is karma kandya? Karma kandya is when we do something, some sacrifice, puja, this puja, that puja, so that my house will be very peaceful, or will get Lakshmi puja to get lot of wealth for my happiness. Those are actually karma kandya. We are following shastras. According to shastras, we are doing those pujas, but that is for our own benefit. Krishna is not present there. That is called karma kandya. Other than Krishna, if we do something following shastras, that is called karma kandya. So that's the first step of a yoga ladder. The second step is karma yoga. There are two types of karma yoga: sakam karma, niskam karma. What is sakam karma? The sakam karma is when we want the fruits of our action. That is called sakam karma. Means like it's a kind of mixed, because we are doing some activities, and that activities, like as for example, I'm giving a kind of real example, like I like to eat a particular fruit. Okay, so I go to the market thinking like, okay, I'll just eat that, will buy that fruit because I like it. I don't think about Krishna, but I like it. That's what I bought that fruit, and then I offer to Krishna, and then I eat that fruit. So means it's sakam, means my hidden desire is there. It's not purely I'm doing for Krishna, thinking about myself too, because I like the fruit. That's what I'm giving to Krishna, offering to Krishna. Then I'll eat that prasadam. That is kind of good sense sakam karma. But what is niskam karma? The same thing. If I think about, okay, I may not like something, as for example, the RB vegetables. The RB vegetables is very favorite to Srimati Radharani. And then also it's called in Bengali, it's called kachu yam. Yam is very favorite to Srimati Radharani. But that yam actually is allergic to me. So if thinking like Radharani likes this, I will cook for her to offer Srimati Radharani to please her. That is Niskam Karma. Means whole fruit I am giving to Srimati Radharani, offering to Srimati Radharani, not thinking about me. That is Niskam Karma. This is that just one example I gave. There are a lot of other examples too. Like all our pure devotees, Acharyas, they always do Niskam Karma yoga. They don't think about themselves. They just think about how Krishna will be happy. Like gopis in Vrindavan, they only think about Krishna. They don't think about their benefit or etc. How Krishna will be happy. That's their thinking. Once it happens, Krishna was in Dwarka and he had a bad headache. And Krishna and Narad Muni came to ask Krishna. Narad Muni says, I need someone's dust from their feet. Who can give me? I have a headache. I need a dust from feet of a devotee. Then everyone says, no, you are Lord Krishna. How come I give you my dust of my lotus feet? It's not possible. And then what happened? Narad Muni, no one gave to Krishna the dust of their lotus feet. Narad Muni went to Vrindavan and he told the gopis, because Krishna sent Narad Muni to Vrindavan, he knew that gopis will give those dust to Narad Muni. So Narad Muni came to the gopis and gopis says, yes, take the dust of my lotus feet. Then Narad Muni was surprised. Then why you are giving that? Then Gopi says, if we go to hell, it doesn't matter. But if that it cures Krishna, if my dust of my lotus feet cure Krishna's headache, definitely you take it. So they don't think about themselves. They just think how we can please Krishna. So that is Niskam Karma Yoga. Now coming to the Jnana Yoga. So Jnana Yoga means Jnani. They have lot of knowledge about Krishna. They want to know Krishna. That is Jnana Yoga. Then Dhyana Yoga. We read about Dhyana Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, different yogas practice. So those are actually called Dhyana Yoga. And then comes Bhakti Yoga, devotional service. That is the only loving relationship a devotee can have with Krishna. So that's why we already know that Bhakti Yoga is the highest yoga to connect to the Lord through building loving relationship by doing service. That is Bhakti Yoga. So those are the rungs of yoga ladder. Now E in this tree acronym stands for exemplary. 3:21 to 26 verses cover this exemplary one. So acting in a way that sets a good example for society. So here Prabhupada and giving in the purport about Janak Maharaj, about Lord Krishna. Krishna do not have to follow any rules and regulations, but to teach people. He followed all the regulations when he came to as a Lord Krishna, incarnate as a Krishna in Dwapar Yuga, Lord Rama in Treta Yuga. They always follow the rules and regulations to set a good example for the society. So when a leader does something, a common man follows it. So Krishna is our supreme leader. So that's explained in those verses as exemplary. And E in the tree acronym, the last letter stands for enemy. 3.36 to 43. This verses discuss about lust as the all devouring enemy of the soul. So this lust is very, very bad, because lust not only means the relationship between boys and girls, not that. Lust means lust for the property, lust for money, lust for power, position. These are all belongs to lust. And if someone's lust is not fulfilled, that lust become as a anger. Because if I don't get anything what I desire for, then I'll be angry. And that anger will destroy, cover my mind, my intelligence, my senses. So those are described, and how we can come out from lust or control lust, Krishna explained in the last verses of this chapter. So now we'll just go from verses to verses, like few points from some verses I'll just describe. So here is, our devotees, are you okay? Like I am talking only. Are you?
Mataji,
Hare
yeah,
Krishna.
it is good. Yeah, we are
Good?
just following. Yeah, no problem. Yeah,
Okay, okay. Thank you. Please just interrupt me if you have anything,
yeah,
Prabhuji,
sure, sure.
Mataji, to
Yeah,
discuss. Okay, thank you. Hare Krishna. So now I'm talking about the prescribed duties and yagna. So verse 3.8 says about performing prescribed duties. Inaction is not practical. So what does it mean by that? Prescribed duties means what is described in Vedas. That is prescribed duties. So Krishna is Vedas. Whatever described in Vedas are actually saying that to know Krishna, to understand Krishna, to follow Krishna's instructions. So prescribed duties means when we do our action, when we do our karma, any actions that is related to our Krishna consciousness, means Krishna will be there whatever work we do. Suppose we go to work, okay, so we go to work and do our work, but the fruits do not, like my husband always tells me that do not worry, do not stress out, whatever will happen, give it to Krishna. So that is very important. We should not take on us something, because we are nothing. We don't know even, I don't know what will happen day after tomorrow with me. Something could be happen. Krishna knows that. I don't know. So what's the point of thinking about it? Do not think. What will happen. Just leave it to Krishna and do your work. So that is the thing is here described about 3.8. The perform prescribed duties, because we cannot avoid our work, our duties. We cannot say, no, I do not want to do, I want to go. Like Arjuna, the first question Arjuna asked in this chapter is that, Krishna, why I will do then karma? Why do I need to do karma? I should not do any karma. I can go and go directly to jnana yoga. I do not have to do the karma yoga. Why I will do that? So let's also read this one, chapter overview. So Arjuna asks why action is required if knowledge is superior. Then Krishna explains, performing duty without attachment. Definitely, work without work we cannot do. We cannot avoid our work. We cannot say, oh, I am doing bhakti, I am doing Krishna consciousness practice, I am doing lot of service, so I will not work. Yes, we'll work, but give the fruits to Krishna's lotus feet. Don't worry about what will happen. Oh, we are not the doer. That we have to understand. So that's why it is important to do action in Krishna consciousness. And 3.9 says about what should be done as sacrifice, yagna for Krishna. So sacrifice means what? We are sacrificing, like as at this point, at this moment, we are sacrificing ourselves, reading, studying Bhagavad Gita together. It's like we are reading together Bhagavad Gita. Means this is also a yagna. It's not like yagna means like giving ghee ahuti in fire, giving to Krishna. Not only that, that is important to have a yagna. But reading Bhagavad Gita, worshipping Krishna, keeping our life in a very disciplined way, that's also a sacrifice. That also will please Krishna. That is also very important aspects of sacrifice or yagna. So work done for personal enjoyment causes bondage. That's obviously, because if I go to cruise, definitely, yeah, definitely people goes to cruise. But if we go to cruise and also think about Krishna, seeing the sea, like, oh, Krishna made so beautiful nature, so all made by Krishna. So Krishna is Purusha and this is his Prakriti. So that if we think, then we are still doing our bhakti, because we are thinking of Krishna there too. Some people who are atheist or who does not follow a bhakti path, they do their personal enjoyment, doing different activities where bhakti is not present. So those actually causes karma bandhana or bondage. But if we do that work, redirect the work we are doing in Krishna conscious way, then it will give us liberation or remove all our sins. So therefore, it is very important to spiritualize our activity. And when we spiritualize our activity, it's called devotional service. So it is very important. We are all now matured. We have grown up kids, and so that's why it is very important. Yes, Prabhu, please.
Yeah, you can finish your thought. I'll say something.
Sure.
You want? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, please go ahead, Prabhuji.
Yeah, okay. I was just going to say the yajnas that were performed in the previous yugas, there the mantras, the priests who were reciting, it was very pure. And Vishnu himself would appear in some of those yajnas. But today, the Kali Yuga, we cannot do that. So, as a result, like you said, there's the reading of the Bhagavad Gita, the scriptures, and then the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is a very powerful yajna. That is one
Yes,
of the
Prabhu.
most powerful. And then
Yes.
the other thing you mentioned about Jnana Yoga, is that also include those who, empirical and speculative knowledge? That part of that?
So Gyani, Prabhuji, Gyani means who has philosophical speculation. Like, yes,
Yeah,
Sankhya, philosophy. Those are Gyanis, Prabhu.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, they are Sankhya. They're not
Yeah.
philosophical speculation they have. Because without philosophy, they would be a Gyani. So, but most are Sankhya Yoga. There's spirit and matter. The difference between spirit means our soul, and matter means the 24 elements. Yes, Prabhu. I did not go that detail, Prabhuji, because we won't be able to finish up otherwise.
Right. Yeah, no, thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Okay, so now we'll go to the next slide. As Prabhuji was mentioning about this yagna, so let's discuss a little bit about the yagna. So, as Prabhupada says that in the purport, in the verses 10 to 16, which covered this yagna part, is that Krishna is the yagna purusha. And as Prabhuji was saying that in the previous ages, the mantras were very pure, and when they chant, Krishna comes, because when they do the yagna, they actually feeding Krishna with different kind of fruits, different ghees. So when we do yagna, as Moise Prabhu's farmhouse, we did that big yagna, Gita Jayanti. So beautiful yagna done by Shubhavilas, His Grace Shubhavilas Prabhuji, and and then it was so beautiful yagna, so many fruits, flowers, ghees, nuts, we all offered to Krishna. So it's called Gita Yagna. We offered that yagna to Krishna. That's the offerings for Krishna. So that's why he is the Yagna Purusha. He comes from the Yagna. That's why he called Yagna Purusha. So there are 4 yugas. What are the yagnas in those 4 yugas? Let's see that. So there are 4 yugas: Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga and Kali Yuga. Satya Yugas, the yagna was tapas, austerity and penances. That is the yagna for Satya Yuga. What is the yagna for Treta Yuga? Sacrifices to please the Lord. That is the yagna. Dwapar Yuga, rituals or deity worship. That is the yagna for Dwapar Yuga. And Kali Yuga, we all know, dana and chanting the holy names. That is the yagna for Kali Yuga, because Kali Yuga we cannot do. Thus, we do yagna in Kali Yugas also, but most preferable yagna for Kali Yuga, what Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave us, is the chanting of the holy names with love, and also dhyana or charity. That's also very famous in Kali Yuga. So therefore, these are the yagna concept. And now in the Kali Yuga also we should discuss about the worshipping the demigods. So we are the living entities actually worship the demigods for different personal benefit. But the demigods are all under Lord Krishna. So therefore, worshipping demigods, we can get temporary happiness. Like we do different pujas. Still, I don't do anymore. But it's like, it's very common in doing different different pujas of the demigods, actually to ask something for us, for me. Give me this, give me that. And demigods also fulfill that desires. But we have to remember, Krishna is the superior. Krishna is father for all, even for the demigods. So therefore, it is better to worship Krishna directly, not go bhaya. Also, Prabhupada in the purport explained that rain are produced by performance of yagna. So in the ancient, the Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, the yogis, the rishis, they perform yagna to get rain. And it is born of prescribed duties, as in Vedas. So yagna actually born from the prescribed duties, as described in Vedas. That we already know, because Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, they are all from the Vedas. They all follow Vedas. And then third point is, taking resources without gratitude to Krishna is compared to theft. So it's actually the third point and the first point. These 2 points are interrelated. As we described that the demigods worship actually living entity does for their personal benefit. Therefore, we are taking resources, means demigods are giving us the temporary benefit. By worshipping them, we are getting the temporary benefit, but we are not giving the gratitude to Krishna, because Krishna is coming. Krishna is everything. Through Krishna, it's all are coming. So therefore, it is very important to glorify our Lord why we do the worship. So that's why, otherwise it's like compared to theft. So that's Srila Prabhupada in the purport says this. Means we are taking something of Krishna's property, but we are not giving him that respect which he deserved for. So therefore it's compared to theft. That's Prabhupada is saying. So another point, very important point, is that as Krishna is giving us everything, rain, food, shelter, family, everything we are getting from Krishna. He gave so much to us. He gave us friends, he gave us kids, families, relatives, house, money, property. He gave everything. He gave he allowed us to live in United States, most rich country and most luxurious way we live here compared to India. So therefore, we should offer the food what Krishna is giving us to Krishna. And why we have to offer food to Krishna? Whenever we offer food to Krishna, the food becomes sanctified. It is very important word, sanctified. So this is not, why it's called sanctified? Because it releases from all kinds of sins. We have so many sins. So if we don't offer, at least in our mind, if sometimes some situation happens, you cannot offer Krishna because you're outside or at work, etc. But you can bring prasad after offering to Krishna. If it does not possible, you can offer in your mind. That is very important. Offering food to Krishna in your mind. Otherwise, we are eating sins. Prabhupada is clearly stating this, that we are eating sins if we do not offer food to Krishna. When we offer Krishna, that food becomes prasadam. That is so important. So now I'm coming to the leadership by example. So Krishna shows his leadership in this verse, the verses described in 21 to 26. So he is a great personality, as well as the Janak Maharaj, as Prabhupada is giving the example. Janak Maharaj is a great personality of the society. He is a big king, but he follow all the rules and regulations. He does not have to follow. He is a king. Who cares? But he follows all the rules and regulations so that general people also can follow him. And in verses 22 and 24, Krishna acts to teach the world through he has nothing to gain, though he has nothing to gain. How Krishna shows his example? We all know that Krishna went to the Sandipani Muni's ashram to study. So Krishna also went to Gurukul. He does not have to go to the Gurukul because he is our Guru. He knows everything. So, but still, he showed his example and he went to Sandipani Muni's ashram. He bound by Jashoda Mata was crying when Krishna was not listening to her. So much love and affection Krishna shows. That time Krishna doesn't think he is a supreme God. So he showed all the examples so that people can follow. So that Krishna also shows this here. And therefore devotees guide others without creating confusion. So this is a very important point also. Pure devotees like leaders, our Gurudevs, our Acharyas, through their life, they guides us so that people will not have any confusion. Otherwise, they will be confused. Like Krishna is our Supreme Lord. And sometimes people say there are many gods. But Krishna is the Supreme. Who spoke that? Krishna himself spoke in Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna. Aham sarvasya prabhava. I am everything. Lord Brahma says in Brahma Samhita, Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Lord Shiva in Srimad Bhagavatam mentioned in Rudragita, Krishna is everything. So, Krishna tu bande Jagat Guru. So, Krishna is the all-pervading Lord. So, that's pure devotees taught us. That's why again, Guru is very important in our life. And then in verse 27 to 30, understanding the doer. So, material nature performs activities through the modes. So, we have three modes of material nature, Satya, Rajas and Tamas. And our false ego, through that material nature, we have our false ego. And that false ego thinks, I am the doer. And therefore, the beautiful verse, Prakriti kriyamanani guna karmani sarvasa ahankara vimudhatma kartaham iti manyate. Means here the material nature performs those activities and help us to realize that we are the doer. But we are not the doer. Krishna is the doer. So therefore, Krishna is saying how we can cultivate the knowledge that Krishna is the doer. Then Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita 3:33, Mai sarvani karmani sanyasadhyatma chetasa nirasir niramamo bhutva yuddhasva vigata jvaraha. Means offer all work to Krishna with devotion without selfish desire. Such consciousness frees one from anxiety and karma. So we already read in 18th chapter that offer all our work, devote ourselves to Krishna, think of Krishna, become his devotee, man mana mama mad bhakto. So Krishna is here saying offer all your work to Krishna. So whatever you do, don't think. From now on, try in this Guru Purnima day, try to not to think too much, keep everything on Krishna's lotus feet. I know it's easy to say, but hard to do, because we need a lot of faith for that, lot of confidence that Krishna will help us. But we need to build that relationship with Krishna. It's very important in our life. And last is conquering lust and final teaching. So lust, as we discussed in the first slide, lust is very bad enemy, and it's arising from our passion, and lust covers our knowledge and also our senses, our mind, and keep us in bondage. So therefore, controlling our senses, mind and intelligence is very important, and we can do that through spiritual practice. That Krishna is saying. We can conquer the lust, anger, greed by controlling our senses, mind and intelligence through the service. Spiritual practice can help us do that. If we practice continuously, then it's possible to control our sense, our mind, because Maya is very strong. So therefore, always get the association of devotees, acharyas is very important. That's why books are what Srila Prabhupada gave us is very, very helpful. And therefore, then the real victory will come. So the key message is, do your duty as loving service to Krishna without attachment of results. So do not attach to our actions, but give it to Krishna, and then we'll be happy and progress in bhakti. So dear devotees, I took a lot of time. Please add your comments, any corrections, anything. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam Mataji.
Dandavat Pranam Prabhuji.
Just now you have prescribed that king also should follow the rules and regulations of Lord Sri Krishna. In Bhagavad Gita, I remembered that sloka, Yatyad acharati sreshtaha tatta devetaro janaha sayat pramanam kurute. Like this, everybody should, even from Swapakula religion and highest Brahmana also should follow the instructions of Lord Sri Krishna Mataji. You have described there is no words to describe your speech, my happiness. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji, for your kind words, Prabhuji. Thank you so much. Yes, that's what Krishna actually taught us. Why apni in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami glorifying Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that apni aponi achari dharmo jibere shikhaye, aponi na acharele dharmo shikhano na jay. Means we have to apply the teachings in our life so that we can teach others. So Lord Krishna also follow all the rules and regulations to teach others. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he came 540 years ago, he took sannyas because he knew that if he doesn't take sannyas, then people will not follow, people will not listen. So he took sannyas. He left everything and he took sannyas because he wants to show the example. That's so important. Hare Krishna. Subal Prabhuji would like to say anything?
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandatnam. Thank you so much, Mataji, for wonderfully describing the whole chapter in such a short time. You gave full gist how Arjuna confession, and renunciation, right? Gnana Yoga is difficult. But as you mentioned, by doing our prescribed action with the detachment, Nishkama Karma Yoga, is better for all of us. Of course, Lord Krishna is telling this to Arjuna because Arjuna is representing all of us. So one should go from Karma Kanda to Karma Yoga. And then, automatically the lust will, which is a formidable enemy on the path of yoga, so we will be able to conquer it. And even if Arjuna is qualified for renunciation, he should still do Nishkama Karma Yoga. So we have to do all this, right? Because Krishna gave this Bhagavad Gita by presenting different topics like, Sankhya Yoga, Karma Kanda, Buddhi Yoga, Karma Yoga, and so on. But here we can, see the outlines and how Buddhi Yoga, like Nishkama Karma Yoga, like Bhakti Yoga, is far more, because in this day and age in Kali Yuga, it is very difficult to follow all the, philosophy. So that's why Krishna describes the Nishkama Karma Yoga, and by doing our prescribed duties, without any personal desire. If we are doing any seva also, we have to do it selflessly, avoiding the bondage and we should not do it for the name and fame. Like karma, vikarma, akarma, right? Akarma is the greatest. So Krishna also describes, how with determination we have to do our activities, so that only then we'll be able to conquer the lust and anger. So of course the karma is action, or it can be a reaction, but depending on the context. So thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Very active, Prabhuji.
So Mataji,
Yes,
very
please.
nice discussion on this auspicious day, Guru Purnima. Yeah. I have one question, especially on since today is Guru Purnima. So you talk about like Diksha Guru and Shiksha Guru. I think two types of gurus, right? Yeah. So since we can have like a multiple Shiksha Gurus, but you will have just one Diksha Guru, right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
And so my question is like how to identify or what are the qualities of Diksha Guru? In Shiksha Guru, I can understand like they will be like very well versed in that subject or topic. But Diksha Guru, how you know? Means like how you can find it, or what are the qualities you should look for in the Diksha Guru?
So, Prabhuji, here senior devotees, Subal Prabhuji is here. But what I know, I'll just give you little bit of a few points that
Mhm.
Prabhuji, that ISKCON there are many Diksha Gurus. So what we have to do is we need to start hearing their lectures as well as their biographies, and then reading about them in detail, and then see, and with the lectures to see that whether it's matching with the disciple has full freedom to choose the Diksha Gurus. There should be no pressure, no influence, nothing. But the disciple has the right to choose Diksha Guru by their own. And the guidance is that I can send you some YouTube link, Prabhuji, where some Prabhujis actually described about what should we look for to choose a Diksha Guru. So that way you can choose the Diksha Guru. But I can send you the YouTube link, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
It also always matches the wavelength. Like when you when you know about that Diksha Guru, you have to first know about what Diksha Guru has done, what's their life, and what they're supposed. Some Diksha Gurus are very good in Srimad Bhagavatam. Some Diksha Gurus are very good in the distributing books. They actually give their disciples to distribute books, like they instruct like book distribution as a general service. I'm talking about service. And some Diksha Gurus are very particular about some activities in the Krishna consciousness, very strict. So it's all depends upon like how you like them, and what qualities of Diksha Guru have attracts you. And then you can say, okay, I like this Diksha Guru, I can take the Diksha. I can aspire for that Diksha Guru, and then you can approach them that way, Prabhuji. I know, but Shubal Prabhu, please add.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Then, no, Mataji, you have wonderfully described, because as you mentioned, a Diksha Guru will be only one.
Yeah.
Who will be giving you Diksha, right? Prabhuji, Maharaj will give you the sacred beads, and you will take vow in front of Maharaj to follow the regulative principles, and so the Diksha Guru must be approved and authorized by the GBC, and maintain in the strict daily spiritual vows, right? But Siksha Gurus can be many.
Many. Yeah.
Right,
Correct.
yeah. Even a grass can teach us, right?
Right.
How to be humble. A
Yeah.
tree can teach us how to be tolerant.
Yeah.
So we can learn so many things even from our kids, our spouse. We can learn so many things. So that's why some Siksha Gurus are very prominent in one area. So you have to match your wavelength with whom your wavelength matches, and try to take their association as much as possible. Only then we can. That's why we will have many Siksha Gurus. But once you have your wavelength matched, then you can you know uh, directly approach them.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I think, yeah, Miss Nai, like we are running out of time now. But yes, definitely, I will take a look at those videos. Mataji, please share with us. Yeah.
Yes,
And
Prabhu, I'll
maybe
say, I'll
after
share.
that, maybe we can have more discussion or more clarification. Yeah, we can talk about that. Thank you. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Very
Dhanyavar
nice
pranam.
question,
Yeah.
Prabhuji. Yeah, Hare Krishna. Anyone else from Mataji's, Prabhuji's? And Prabhuji, why Siksha Guru? There will be more as many as possible, because they are all actually reiterating Srila Prabhupada's teachings. No one should say about like what they think. Rather, everyone will follow what Srila Prabhupada taught us, because he is our Acharyas, he is our Jagat Guru. So that's why whoever the Shiksha Guru is, they should only uh, just repeat the teachings of Srila Prabhupada and Krishna from the Shastras, and nothing speculative. Like, oh, I think this. No, that should not happen. But what the teachings we got from our Acharyas. That's why we have lot of Shiksha Gurus. But Diksha Guru should be one. And as much like when we go to the class and we have physics teacher, chemistry teacher, math teacher, we had those. Like it's not like one teacher taught everything. It's not possible. So that way in bhakti also there could be multiple shiksha gurus. In ISKCON, I'm talking about in ISKCON community, because there are other lot of other gurus, different organization. I don't know about them, but I'm talking about only in ISKCON.
Yes, Mataji. Yeah.
Thank you, Prabhujis and Matajis, for your participation. It's already 9:08. If you do not have any comments or question, thank you so much. And all my gurus present here, Siksha gurus, please accept my humble obeisances, and please pray for me so that I can get some taste in bhakti.
You are our
Thank you,
inspiration,
Subal Prabhu.
Mataji.
Yeah.
You are our inspiration. Thank you so much, Mataji. You take so much time to create the slides and go through it and explain with examples. Amazing, Mataji. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Prabhu. I try, Prabhu, because it's so after work it's so very hard. But
Yeah, I know,
at least
Mataji.
I
Yeah.
try.
Thank you.
All your prayers needed. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you
Hare
so much,
Krishna.
Mataji. Very nice
Thank
class.
you, Mataji.
Very nice explained. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mataji.
Mhm.
Vancha kalpatarubhasya kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhya vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, all the
Yeah.
devotees ki jai. Hare Krishna.